James and Joe, this is the film I didn't know I needed. Thank you so much for it.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
James, you're a boy from London, from England. And how does it feel when Ryan Murphy actually says, do you know what? He is on my bucket list of actors I want to work with. Does that stuff ever feel real?
No, and it's sort of exciting and terrifying in equal measure, if I'm honest. Yeah, like I really, in one sense, I sort of was like, of course I want to do this and jump in and do this. In another sense, I felt incredibly scared by it. But he's such a encouraging figure, just as a person, that really we had like a lot of conversations about the character, about his journey, and Ryan was incredibly flattering and persuasive as to why he wanted me to do it. And so from that minute on, really, I still sort of can't believe that it was something that I'm able to be part of. And like, it was as much fun as I've ever had going to work. Like, I really feel like I've made friendships that will last the rest of my life as a result of this film, you know?
Joe, what about you? You saw this as a play. Did you ever think that you'd be watching the trailer that lists all the cast and then says, and introducing Joe Allen Pellman?
I still get goosebumps when I watch the trailer. I mean, I cannot believe it. When my mom and I went to go see the show, it was before I even knew about the film version, and definitely before I even like had any hopes of auditioning for it. But we had just heard such good things about it, and it was a message that was so near and dear to our hearts. And so being able to just enjoy the show and be reminded, like, oh wait, this is why I decided to become an actor, like because of art like this. And then to be a part of it, I mean, it's like every single day on set, no exaggeration, was like the best day of my life.
Oh, James, there's a line in the film that says, no one out there ever gets to define the life I'm meant to lead with this unruly heart of mine. At what point did you feel comfortable with following what your heart wanted you to do?
You mean professionally?
Yeah, because I'm sure a lot of people are going, come on, James, you're heading over to Hollywood. What are you doing?
Well, I'm sure they still are saying that in some places, but no, I mean, look, my sort of feeling is like, if you're terrified by something, if something's daunting, that's a reason to do it, you know? I get tremendous anxiety all the time about a massive things, but in truth, I'd rather regret doing something than not doing something. Like, I'm just in it for the experience. I also feel like if you fail at something, if something doesn't work, you can that can actually be a springboard to absolute success in your life. Like, if I think about the missteps I've made or failures that I've had professionally, I've learned far more from them than I ever have from success. You learn almost nothing from success other than loads of people going, oh, yeah, great, buddy. And that's no use to you. That's no use to you at all. So really, I just sort of, if anybody's out there thinking, oh, I don't know whether to go for this, or go, well, what is there to lose? The worst thing that can happen is you're stood back in the same spot, but at least you'll have experienced something and gone on a journey, you know?
Yeah. Joe and James, I don't want to leave, but I'm forced to. I just want to say massive.
Serena, whereabouts in Australia are you from?
I'm from Melbourne, but I'm living in Dublin right now.
I've got family who live in Fitzroy.
Oh, very cool, James. Very cool.
Very cool. Great cup of coffee over there. Yeah.
Not a bad accent either. Joe, I really hope this is just the beginning for you. Can't wait to talk to you again soon.
Oh, thank you, Serena.
Thank you so much, Serena.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you both. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.